Hey, Taurus. Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your November 2024 Tarot and Oracle reading. And we're asking the cards today what's coming towards you, what you can anticipate. If you guys have been subscribed for a while and you've been following me on this journey and this whole channel as it becomes a loving community and an active one, it's been really exciting. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the love and the support, the likes, all the subscribes, all that good stuff. I appreciate you so much. And I would love to pray for you. It's part of my spiritual practice. So if you'd like for me to pray for you, say hi in the comments section, whether you're a newcomer or you've been here for a while. And for any of you who are just trying out the channel for the first time, I appreciate your time. I hope you like it. We're going to start with Oracle. We only take the cards that fly out on their own for you. In this case, we got 2. And these are the big picture messages, okay? For the month of November, Taurus, we have savings. Now, this deck of cards typically gets very specific, so I'll probably broaden the meaning. But as you consistently save for your future is saved, Taurus. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care plan to feel secure and as you focus upon your life purpose. So it's more the act. So literally, if that's saving energy, like, you know what, I could spend time with this person, but I know it's going to drain me. So I'm going to cut it short, you know, or I'm going to pay myself first. I'm going to put just $1, $10, $5, whatever it is, aside. It's the act. It doesn't matter how much you're putting aside, energy or money. It's the act of doing it. That is an act of love towards yourself. Then we have obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered, Taurus, in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. I love it. It'll be really interesting to see what the cards have to say for you. Okay, let's start with this deck over here. Only taking the cards that fly out for you, Taurus. And I want to let you know that this will be an extended reading. Some of you guys enjoy the shorter ones, so I want to pack a punch with this one. But if you like the longer ones, you'll have that option. And the link for it will be in the description box below. All right. What do my Taurus need to know for November 2024? Please make it clear. What do my Taurus need to know? All right. Boom, 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 boom. 10 of Pentacles, I love seeing that. King of Swords. King of Swords energy is black and white, seeks truth, rationality. It's not a very sensitive and feeling energy. Doesn't mean that it can't be sensitive or feel. It's just a mode. It could also be an air sign. So let's unpack these a little bit. So the King of Swords is a strong-minded individual. Could be an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. It doesn't have to be, though. I think that this is an individual regardless, whether it's you or somebody else that's gone inside for truth, most likely you. So when I say go inside for truth, I mean getting kind of quiet on the outside, needing to go touch back on some wisdom. That means that they're probably trying to analyze something, but now those analytical powers are not quite doing the trick. They need to feel something more rooted. And so that's where we kind of turn instinctively towards the hermit energy within ourselves. He's holding up a lantern, and that lantern is lit. And in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, he is actually in the middle of a dark forest. Now, you cannot have the darkness of that scary forest you can't have that light, without that dark, scary forest, right? You have to have the darkness in order to see that that lamp is even lit. And that light, it's an example of a visual example of your wisdom. So we all have this within us, but sometimes we need to push out the clutter. We need to push out all the distractions, and we need to see what matters, to hear our voice. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups energy for my Taurus. This is in light of something that maybe you felt like you fell into a rut or a conflict in a situation, maybe even felt taken for granted, But either way, maybe this is definitely a time to evaluate things. And so I love that it is immediately responded to by the energy of the star. And so this is hope replenished, optimism replenished, because I think that within this conflict, things were just going nowhere. You know, it was creating an obstruction. And I think because there was some kind of deception, somebody was pulling wool over your eyes, or you were pulling wool over your own eyes. I think that it was because you needed to go down to hit this place of realness, this hermit energy, in order to, with the realness of that King of Swords, because they want truth, they want honesty no matter what. And it's not helping to use just the analytical brain in this scenario. And when you go down to this place, this earthy, real place, you're going to see things that maybe you didn't look at. Maybe you're going to see truths that you didn't realize were there, or things that really are important to surface. Maybe they've been there all along, but didn't really want to look at them. And I think it has something to do with reciprocity. We do have that continuously popping up into your reading. And how now it's time to change things. It's time to develop a new plan. Now we get really light and happy. Like everything else changes. Like this is the point where your whole reading changes. We have 10 of Pentacles. This is big term, long-term, happy family, prosperity, legacy. This is maybe touching on inheritance. It's building on success. That could be long-lasting. Let's find out a little bit more about that. And we've got the Strength card. So this is basically a road bump. This is the big picture, and you're doing some homework to get realigned with the big picture. I think at one point you might have been overburdened. You know, there's something that you're ready to let go of, but you've been collapsing under the pressure of it. You know, you've been burdened by this chapter, and it's been hard to let go. So it's time to, this is a new project that's landing in your lap, maybe an opportunity to build upon a skill and making a dream real. But can you do that at the same time as holding all these sticks, right? Holding all of those sticks, that's a burden. And it's upside down, so it's suggesting that it's been hard to let go of these responsibilities. And you might even have had moments where there was no end in sight, but this is your end. Your end is an opportunity. Your end is actually a beginning. It comes about as a message of potential and financial independence, possibly, like maybe starting a new company, maybe making a new investment. That is going to help you drop those sticks, drop that burden, that old chapter. You're dragging it around. It's tiring you out. Page of Cups. This takes a sudden twist that is a lot of fun. You not only leave something behind, but you leave it on faith, knowing that there's something really beautiful waiting for you in those hills of mystery. There are no guarantees. You only can go off of what you feel. But you know that if you keep dragging these sticks around, you know what you can expect. The same thing that you've been feeling. You can expect to be tired. You can expect to have conflict. And so while this has been slow in coming, this is an opportunity nonetheless. This seems like it's financial. It seems like it wraps up into like big picture stuff of stability. Could be around company, money, family, how the ripple effect affects your stability. Yeah. Anything else with the Knight of Pentacles here that we should know for our Taurus? This is an offer that you can trust, though. It's straightforward. It's simple and direct. And it's going to give back. It's going to give back to you. The Six of Pentacles is that energy of generosity, of reciprocity. Let's get one card out from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. I don't usually do this in your main readings. We usually save them for the extendeds, but we're going to go to the extended after this. But first, patience. And I will say, we said it before, that this is a slow night and it's taken its time, but the offer is sturdy. It's stable. Freya wants to join us. Freya, you going to come and mess up the cards for Taurus? You better not, sweetheart. Okay. Yeah, she's being careful. She knows the deal. She's like, she knows her ass is going to get kicked off the table. All right, so we have patience there, okay? I'm going to read from the deck. Patience. The modern world is a tough place to develop patience. Hyperspeed technology and quick fix solutions have raised our immediate expectations to the point that it feels almost archaic to have to wait for anything. A me first mantra seems to have become an accepted approach to life, with the ego so firmly rooted in its own sense of entitlement that tests on our patience come faster than ever. When we can do no more, do we let go and surrender to the unfolding of life as it is, or waste valuable energy by resisting what is? See how, and that was like this when I was saying, like, yeah, you could keep on holding on to this, but you'd be resisting what is. It would lead to conflict. It would lead to tiredness. See how the presence of this card, patience, applies to you. Perhaps the answers you seek are not manifesting in accordance with your expectations, or you feel time is running out. You may feel like a victim of circumstances, or perhaps driven by fear of scarcity. However, whatever your need, patience comes to give you faith in the bigger picture and to help you stand back from your attachments. Heed her wise counsel in the face of change or delays by surrendering to the wisdom of divine timing, rather than feeling trapped and frustrated by your own agenda. Enjoy the rewards of peace and compassion that patience brings. Embrace the shortcomings in yourself and others, and accept the perfection of each passing moment just the way it is. All right, you guys, for those of you who prefer the short readings, I'm saying goodbye. Thank you for hanging out with me on this reading. And for those of you who want to carry on, I'll see you at the extended.